Hi everyone, I'm Gemma Kubrimson and welcome to review of Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell, the third record by the band Fit For An Autopsy. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the album, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I already reviewed their previous release, Hellbound, so go check that video out. My story with this band is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their song The Conqueror back in 2013 and I've listened through it and I was like, this is amazing, I have to check out this band's discography. I did so, listened to the 2008 EP Hell on Earth, it was okay. Then the first record, which was so much fun. Then I think Hellbound was already released, so I listened through that one and it was my favorite one. And now let's talk about Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell, because this one has a lot of changes. Let's talk about the cover art, it's very beautiful, I do enjoy it. This band was started by two dudes. Will Putney plays on the guitars, bass, he does all of the production, engineering, mixing, mastering. He's one of the most prominent and respected producers these days in metal music, because whenever he does his production, it's almost guaranteed that it's going to be amazing, like it's going to sound great. Only 2 or 3 records from him production wise to me were like meh, average. Besides that, he always delivers the goods. And also Pat Sheridan, he also plays on the guitars and does backing vocals. These two dudes started this band and they're the only constant members since the very beginning. We also have Tim Howley on the third guitar and Josian Orta, sorry for mispronouncing your name, on the drums. For those guys, this is their second release with the band. We have a new vocalist on this release, Joe Budd, and he's fantastic. He replaced Nate Johnson, who did vocals and lyrics on the previous 2 albums. The production is tight. Will Putney did a fantastic job here. No loudness or no clipping, just the way I like it. The drums, the snare sound, the bass drops, the guitar riffs, the vocals, everything is mixed perfectly. Nothing to complain about here. Message is diverse. The songs are mostly about society, politics, anti-religion, humanity, nihilism. Every song has a different topic. There's lots of songs about how humanity destroys the environment, our planet, and basically ourselves, you know, hatred, bigots, racism, all of that stuff. It's not good, and I do enjoy how depressive the lyrics sound like, but also cool at the same time. You can easily use parts of those lyrics as quotes somewhere and they would fit in a book or on a wall somewhere. It's just fantastic. Now let's move on to the structure. It's between advanced and progressive. Progressive structure is when the song keeps going and the stuff never repeats, so we always have new elements. An advanced structure goes something like this, like we've got an intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, then either they go into a new breakdown or a new segment. After that they might come back to verse, pre-chorus, chorus, or go completely somewhere else and then go back to the chorus. Then they do bridge with a guitar solo or the build up to another breakdown. Sometimes there are 2 breakdowns and sometimes there's a breakdown, the chorus comes back, and outro is another breakdown. So that's how the structure usually goes. When it comes to the genre on this release, I would call it progressive deathcore with lots of death metal elements. Some of the songs, if they didn't have a breakdown at the end or in the middle, they could be even called progressive death metal. Now let's talk about the musicianship on this release. Let's start with the drummer. He's fantastic, so talented. I love his double bass work, the blast beat sections, the grooves, the style, the precision of his playing. It's all here and it's wonderful. Next, the bass work by Will Putney. Well, the bass is not that audible, but it's here, you can hear it if you focus. It mostly follows the guitars. The guitar work by Pat, Will and Tim, well, it's phenomenal. I love the crunchy guitar riffs mixed with those more faster and intricate parts, the metallish ones, the catchy and simple breakdown 001 do. All of that works, and also very melodic passages here and there, especially in the background, in the choruses. You can hear those cool melodies. No. Sometimes they remind me of nu metal from the early 90s. Sorry for that, guys. And last but not least, let's talk about the vocals by Joe. Wow, his vocals are great. I enjoy his growling, screaming, shouting, yelling, but also, surprisingly, his clean vocals are beautiful. He sounds very similar to Joe Duplantier of Gojira. I think Gojira was actually a massive influence on this album, like music-wise and vocal-wise. So great stuff. Now let's rate the individual songs. The album opens up with the title track and also a single with a music video, Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell. This one is fantastic from beginning to the end. Music-wise, it's a banger, vocal-wise also, and the lyrics go hard as hell. Like in the intro, we could have had it all before the wells run dry. Absolute hope, absolute hell. Then the verses come in and they are fantastic. Then he screams, watch it suffer, watch it burn, watch it die. This transitions into that very cool part that only occurs once, where there's a build up, then we have God of Nothing, bring the ship to the slaughter, here we go, that breakdown in the middle, wow, it's fantastic, I will never forget about it, so intense, it's one of a kind. Then they go back to the main melody, and after that another breakdown at the end with calling out the title song, absolute hope, absolute hell. We could have had it all. So that's the entire song. Hell yeah, I love every single section here. This one is a classic. 11 plus out of 10. Wither, this one I love the intro, the crunchy, crazy guitar riffs, and all of that eerie melodies, wow, 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 all of that stuff. Put me in the fucking ground. Wow, wow. Love it. Ugly fucking gods. Ugly fucking heroes. Bow to your masters, count your worthless fucking zeros. So that's like a critique of capitalism, at least that's how I see this song. Actually, at least 3 songs on this record have that very anti-capitalistic message going on, which I support, I agree with it, capitalism fucking sucks, anyone with a brain can understand that. Love this song, the verses, the chorus, watch me wither, I'm just a salted fucking slug, watch me wither. Born to die, born to rot in a soup of flies, love that lyric line, it's beautiful. This entire song goes hard. I love the more melodic and introspective nature of the outro with all of those cool guitar moments. Another fantastic song, one of a kind, 11 out of 10. Saltwound is my favorite Fit For An Autopsy song. It's a banger from beginning to the end. I love the intro, the vocals and the lyrics. I'm in the absence of light, hammer the rusted nails deep in my side. Love it, the screaming, shouting, the guitar riffs, the chorus alone. Saltwound, every night is a night that I wish would end. Something like that. And that's true, every night is a night that I wish would end. That's how I actually felt when I was listening to this record 10 years ago, because I was listening to it on the premiere, like I was waiting for it. And this one did not disappoint at all. The entire record and the song, I just loved it when this single dropped. I was like, hell yeah. Every fight is a fight that I cannot win. God is a liar, man is a failure. That's a sick line. God is a lie and man is a failure. That's actually true. Like, actually, I agree with that statement. So, all I ever wanted was the truth, that the hell in me is the hell in you. And that build up to the last breakdown that has pig scraping, the same thing that Gojira does. I just love that part, and the lyrics here and the vocals just slap. Here's the fucking truth. Sometimes people should just fucking die. Stop pretending that's wrong. Stop pretending it's a lie. So I love it. Then we go back straight to the chorus and the song ends. Saltwound is beautiful and it will always remain my favorite For An Autopsy song. 12 out of 10. Murder in the First is another single that had a lyric video. I don't know if it was released after Saltwound or before it. I think after, I might be wrong. Anyways, this song is another banger. Love the lyrics, vocals, the guitar riffs, the drumming, all of that. Love it. Big nations, cursed at birth, wealth to wastelands, murder in the first. Worship your workshops like thoughtless fucking pigeons with your heads cut off. Twitching in foolish fucking rhythm. Oh child, don't look away. I want you to watch the world die. I gave up on living. We should all give death a try. I just love that. It just goes so hard. The lyrics are so good. This is one of those bands where the music and the vocals are just as good as the lyrics. Like every line, I love it. Love this one with all of my heart. Love the final breakdown at the outro. You know how he starts the song saying, "Dear devil, we tried to move them." Like he has like faith in humanity, but at the end, the main character is like lost. He's just like, no, humanity is beyond saving. So, dear devil, I fucking quit. You can have this world. It's a piece of shit. It's just so nihilistic, so negative sounding, but it's great. This entire song is another banger. 11 plus out of 10. Storm Drains features Brandon, the vocalist of Counterparts, and End is a band that has Will Putney and Brandon, so that's cool. Very nice. I've always wondered if the title Storm Drains was like a dig or a stab at the first vocalist of The Last 10 Seconds of Life, the dude who had like Storm in his name, because I think he quit the band because of alcoholism, and that's apparently also why the previous Fit For An Autopsy vocalist Nate quit. Those are just rumors, like I have no evidence suggesting so, but I think I read somewhere that those were the reasons why both of these vocalists were like removed or quit. It's like a weird coincidence. This song, well, to me, I don't know, I feel like it's the weakest track on the record. I still do enjoy it. It sounds very depressive and emotional. It's like so depressive, it's hard to get through sometimes. I do love the vocals, the lyrics, like it's clearly about alcoholism and addictions, and it goes hard. Lost under the surface, no place, no purpose. I rather rely with the worms than the filth in our homes. That's like the best line from the entire song. I would never remove it from the album because it's still a well-crafted song that I do enjoy listening to. It's just, to me personally, the weakest one on the album. 9 out of 10. Gojira in the River. Oh, sorry. Ghost in the River. This is the most Gojira sounding song on this record by far. I love the singing at the beginning. Lay me deep in the mountains, frozen limbs collapse as they climb. Do 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 do. My will is broken. Every soul has a price in gold. Yet again, the lyrics shine through. The vocal performance is soulful, very majestic. I love the vocals so much. The song alone, love the intro and the chorus, but I feel like the verses are the weakest part of the song. I still do enjoy them. It's not like I will say I don't like listening through those parts. It's just I feel that they're not on the same level as the intro and the chorus. You know, those more melodic moments outshine the heavier parts, at least in my heart. 10 plus out of 10. Mask Maker is a song where I love the intro and the verses. The chorus is also very fun. The lyrics slap, the vocals, wow, just wow. What makes this song stand out to me is the outro, the last breakdown after the chorus, you know, Mask Maker fill the furnace, take the dying heart within your hands, Mask Maker fill the oceans with skeletons and blackened sand. And then we have that breakdown. I would rather be a corpse than the man I am. Fuck the optimist. I would rather be a corpse than the man I am. Just another dead fucking pessimist. Something like that. I am not sure that's how it was sang, but that breakdown, it's better than everything before it in the song, so that's why I cannot give this song 11 out of 10, because if the entire track was like this final breakdown, I would probably shit my pants, but it's not. It will always stay in my head. 10 plus out of 10. Hollow Shell is another single with a music video. Hollow Shell is great for what it is, but I don't think it's a single material. I do love it, the lyrics slap, the vocals are fantastic, the music goes hard. It's of the same quality as the previous two songs. To me, yet again, for some reason, the breakdown slap. Shower the world in violence. Dum 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 dum. Shower the world in violence. That part is astonishing, but then the breakdown comes back at the end. I am the pariah. It just goes so hard. Everything else is also fun. We have some Gojira moments here and there. Overall, another fantastic song that I am a little bit biased against because other tracks are just better slightly. Hollow Shell, 10 plus out of 10. Out to Sea is my second least favorite song here. It's like a ballad at the beginning for like a minute. We have very honest and depressing lyrics here about humanity and relationships with others. And then when the song kicks back with the energy and heaviness, when the vocalist screams, everything you love lets you down, every wish sails away, every ounce of hope drowns. That hits too close to home, like this is so negative, but kinda true, like everyone lets you down. Of course, that's not true if you have a good friend or a good partner in your life or whatever, but most of people do not find people like this, so that's why Out to Sea is like 98% true for most of humans out there. And yeah, this one made me cry 10 years ago. Nowadays it doesn't, but it's beautiful. It's not perfect. I wish the song was like longer and also was more heavier. 9 out of 10. False positive. I feel like this one is about soldiers who go to war for USA, to small undeveloped countries to get the oil, and they kill also minorities there, children, whatever, just to get that oil and shit, because we had lots of incidents about that shit, and you can feel it in this song. And then the soldier comes back, can he even look at himself in the mirror? That's how I see this song, False Positive. I love the beginning, the intro, because it has the heaviest drop on the entire release. You don't know fucking pain. Wow, wow, I love those nu metal wow noises, love the vocals, the lyrics, all of the music goes hard as hell. Love that more growly part with "Brother, do your hands shake? Did you lose your train of thought?" That line with coffins of camouflage and sand, take your boots off before you get through the door, but the dirt still drags in deeper than ever before. That's just some poetic shit, you know, and it's heavy as hell. Break your back for the princess and break the burden back home. The eyes of the child through a rifle scope. See you and you will do. That's what I will always remember from this song. The faster, more melodic death metal parts mixed with those very crunchy, heavy breakdowns that could crush mountains. One of the best songs on this record, that's for sure. 11 plus out of 10. And the final song, Swing the Axe, this one is like a mixed bag because it has my favorite moments from the entire album, but also the first 2 minutes slightly drag it down. The first 2 minutes aren't that interesting as the second part of the song. I would actually like maybe trim it down a little bit. The lyrics are about humanity and society, how we all act, and it's just honest, it's honesty. I love the heavier moment in the middle, like the 2nd minute and 24th or 5th second, you know, with that cool crunchy guitar. It reminds me slightly of the song The Travelers from the previous record. And then we go to that cool breakdown. Life is a cycle of sin and sorrow. All we know are the crimes we commit. Life is a cycle of sin and sorrow. We made our bed and now we lying. So that's like a cool part. Then after that we get another build up and that final line. The world is fucking dead. That breakdown, wow, it's so fantastic. I wish the entire song was just as good as the outro, the middle part with the melodic guitar riffs and all of the breakdowns. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the 2 songs that are not on the record, that were recorded like at the end of 2015 or at the beginning of 2016. Flatlining and The Perfect Drug. So these were released on the Depression Sessions. It was like a split between Die Hard's Murder, Fit For An Autopsy and The Acacia Strain. It's an interesting release. I wanted to talk about these 2 songs because I will never get another occasion. So Flatlining, which was released as a single with a music video or a lyric video, it's a good song. It kinda sounds like a B-side from Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell. It has very similar lyrics. I do enjoy its atmosphere, especially the chorus. The chorus is my favorite part and the bridge, but I don't feel like this song is perfect. Like, I wouldn't put it on Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell. It might be surprising to you that I feel like it's slightly weaker than everything on the album. 9 out of 10. The Perfect Drug. 9 Inch Nails cover. I am not a big fan of 9 Inch Nails. I do enjoy Trent Reznor's Quake 1 soundtrack, he did a fantastic job. I do enjoy some of his music, like the With Teeth record, because it had that song only, but overall 9 Inch Nails is not a band that I'm going to listen to. It's just not interesting to me. So I was quite surprised when I've heard this cover that it does not sound like 9 Inch Nails at all, and to me, that's a good thing. To you, it might not be, because you might love Nine Inch Nails. So this is like a deathcore song. It goes hard as hell. Love the breakdowns, the verses. Love how in the middle it switches the vibe to more melodic one and depressive, especially at the end. So I feel like it's slightly better than even the Flatlining song. Like, this cover was a fantastic job. They did what they had to bring it out of themselves, and yeah, it's a surprise. You should listen to this one and tell me what you think about it. 9 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is ideal, replayability, yeah, it's a legendary album. I enjoyed from beginning to the end. This is the magnum opus of Fit For An Autopsy. They will never top this record. It sounds like Hellbound, but better. That's it, it's like a refined Hellbound. Hellbound is my second favorite record. The third one, that might be a tricky question, like maybe The Sea of Tragic Beasts or the first record. One of those would be in my third spot. The weakest Fit For An Autopsy record will always be 2022 album. Like, it does not sound really good. It has some fantastic songs, but the production is very moody and it drags it down for me. But Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell is all I ever hoped for this band would do, and they've succeeded. And I remember the day when this record came out. My friend came by and we've listened through this one together, and we were very positively happy. Like, we were surprised, we loved it, and we actually went together to see this band live in 2020 before the pandemic happened at the beginning of 2020. That was fantastic. Thank you, Fit For An Autopsy, for making this record. I urge everyone to check it out, celebrate its anniversary by spinning it today. It deserves your love and attention. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, links in the description. Shout out to all of my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos. You all are truly wonderful. Please join them if you want, so I can make more videos like this one, more Doom MIDI covers, more reviews, more gaming stuff, all of that. I would love to do so. I will see you next time. Bye.